Today, I built a working mini submarine inside Build a Boat for Treasure. This submarine isn't any normal submarine, but it can successfully submerge underwater. This build is a little bit on the advanced side of things, but I'm glad to announce that it's mobile friendly. You can literally use it as a spy device to sneak onto other people's plot. We're trying to hit 40,000 subscribers, so if you haven't already, then please subscribe. It's completely free and you can always change your mind. Enjoy this video. Alright, so we're back in Build a Boat for Treasure, and right over here we have the mini submarine. It's kind of like a little tiny pod that you guys can drive in. As you guys can already see, the propellers are already spinning, so it's basically turned on already. So let me just hop in it real quick. Okay, so we're now in the submarine, and as you guys can tell, it's really compact, so it can really fit the Roblox character, taking in its mini compact version. It's not like a huge bulky submarine, but it's more like a little tiny submarine pod. And then with this thing, you guys can actually convert it and submerge into water and take into your spy form. Let's go ahead and submerge underwater real quick. And as you guys can see, we are now submerged under the water. As you guys can see, the submarine is actually under the water. So it's basically a little spying device with like the tube used with the camera to actually see on the outside world that can be used to see above when they're actually underwater. So you guys can basically go to anyone's plots, and people might be a little confused on what this spying device actually is. And oh my gosh, that mech is actually pretty insane. Oh shoot, we got a little invader over here with his house car. I think he's a little confused. He keeps on running into me with this camera. And we're actually back in submarine mode, and this guy looks like he crashed his car. But anyways, the propellers give it an effect that it's actually moving in motion when you guys are actually moving with the submarine. And you guys can basically spy on anyone you guys want. And then you can also just really easily just switch to spy mode, just like this. And you guys are basically a little spy camera. And whoa, this guy's building a really cool starship. But not only that, you guys can also convert back into submarine mode pretty simply. You just have to click the lever again, and you guys become back into a submarine. And you guys can just go wherever you guys want in the Build a Boat map. And then whenever you guys want to be a little bit more sneaky, you guys can submerge under the water and convert back into spy mode and continue spying on everyone. So anyways, you guys basically get the gist of it. So then let's move on to the materials and then how to build it. Alright, so for the materials, you guys will be needing plastic, glass, boat motors, pistons, servos, switches from the legacy car pack, and I think that's basically it. So anyways, let's go on to how to build it. So first, just place down any block and then use your scale tool and then scale it up until 20 studs. After that, go ahead and get your plastic block, place it down like so. Then we're just gonna scale it until it's 10 studs long. So we're just gonna get it even in this dot like so. Make sure the dot in the middle is aligned with the block in the bottom. Then you guys can go ahead and delete the block in the bottom. After that, you can go ahead and scale down like so. Then we're going to start on the glass, so go ahead and get your glass block and place it down like so. Then you guys are going to make sure that your emerging level is on red. Then place another glass block like so. Put your scale onto 0.5 and scale until 6.5 like this. Then we're just going to scale until it's one block like so. After that, go ahead and set your scale into 1. Scale this out 2 times like this, so your block should be out here. After that, put your rotate onto 15 degrees and tilt up 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then place your block like so. Then scale right here. Put your scale on 0.5. That way it would be like this. Then scale until it's 1 stud long. And then do the same thing over here. Just make it 1 stud long. If you don't know what studs are, they're in the left middle right here. As you can see, 2, 1, and 2. Then what you guys want to do is rotate 1 time like so. Then place the block like this. Then scale out until it's aligned right here. That's not aligned. There we go. Then you guys just want to scale in until it's 1 stud like this. Then rotate 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then place the block down. Then scale it like this. Then scale it until it's 1 stud like so. Then you guys can scale this block in 1 time like this and scale in 1 time like this. Now what you guys want to do is rotate 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put your rotate onto 90 degrees. Tilt once. If you don't know what tilt is, it's T on your keyboard, and there should be a button on mobile that has like an up arrow. Then rotate on 15 degrees. Then rotate 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then place the block down like so. Then scale it like this. And scale it in. Then we can go ahead and scale 1 time in and 1 time in like so. Then over here, rotate 1 time. Tilt 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then go ahead and scale it up into this area like this. There you go. After that, tilt 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. Place your block down like so, then scale it up to here like this, and scale it like this. Then rotate 5 times, then rotate on 90 degrees, then tilt once, then put your rotate at 15 degrees, and then rotate 1, 2, 3, 4. Place your block, scale it up, then scale in, and scale in. There you go. Then over here, you guys can rotate 1 time, then tilt 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Place it like so. Then place it like this. Then there we go. After that, you guys should have something like this. Then we're just gonna go ahead and do it again because we're gonna place it on the other side too. So I'm just gonna make another thing. So I'm gonna put my scale into 1, and I'm gonna just scale over here, somewhere in this area. It can be anywhere. So I'm going to scale it more a little bit out. And we're basically going to be making the same thing again. So then I'm going to place a block right here. I'm going to scale on 0.5. I'm going to scale it until 6.5 studs. Then after that, I'm going to place another glass block right here. Then delete this glass block. So now we're ready to make another layer. So I'm just going to shrink this in 1 time. So now I'm going to make another layer. So I'm going to place the block right here. I'm going to rotate 1 time first. I'm going to use 0.5 scale. I'm going to scale it right here. Then I'm going to scale it until 1 stud. I'm going to rotate 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then go over here. Scale it. Then scale in and scale in. Oops. There you go. Scale in. Then I'm going to tilt 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to scale this into this block right here. Make sure it's 1 stud. Then I'm going to rotate 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to place it up here like this. And there we go. Then I'm going to rotate 1 time and then tilt 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to get this block. I'm going to scale it over here like so. Then I'm going to rotate 1 time again. And then I'm going to rotate 4 times like so. Then I'm going to scale this up until here like this. Then I'm going to scale until it's 1 stud like so. Now over here, I'm going to rotate 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to put my rotate into 90 degrees. Tilt once. Rotate back on 15 and rotate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'm going to go ahead and scale this block right here. Scale it like so. Scale in and scale in. Then I'm going to rotate 5 times again. Put my rotate onto 90 degrees. Tilt. And then put my rotate onto 15 degrees and rotate 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to scale this up like so and scale it like this. Then I'm going to scale in and scale in. Now we have 2 of these glass completed. So now I'm going to delete these 2 blocks. I'm going to place a chair. Then I'm going to put my movement at 0.5. I'm going to put my rotate to 90 degrees. And I'm going to rotate this chair like so. And make sure it's placed perfectly like so. Then you guys want to place a seat over here. So go ahead and go right here and then go halfway in like that. Make sure your move is on 1. Place a seat like that. Then what you guys want to do is go ahead and save your slot. And then after you guys have saved, I'm going to get my jetpack right here. And I'm going to go up onto the seat. After you're in the seat, I'm going to just delete the jetpack. So now what you guys want to do is get your cake. Make sure your move is on 1. Place the cake halfway in your body and halfway through the build. Then select all of this. Then unanchor. Then after that, what you guys want to do is get up there somehow. So I'm going to get my portal. And I'm going to place 1 on the seat like so. And 1 down here. Then you guys just want to walk in. And then you guys should be sitting down like so. I'm going to delete the portals. Then select all and anchor. Then go ahead and save your build. Then after that, you guys can reload it. Then just delete the seat and the cake. And then go ahead and save once again. After that, we're going to get our glass block again. Turn on match rotation. And we're going to just put our move on to 0.5. We're going to place a block like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to tilt 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. But with 15-degree rotation. Let me just change that real quick. So 1, 2, 3. Then place it on the edge like so. Then put your scale onto 1. Scale down like so. Scale all the way down. Then scale out 1 time like this. Over here, do the same thing. So 1, 2, 3. Place it down. Scale, scale, scale out. Over here, it's a little bit funky for me. So I'm just going to rotate 3 times. Then I'm going to just place it on this corner. Scale in, scale all the way in. Then scale out. And then you guys should have something like this. Then do the same for the other side. So rotate 3 times and then just scale it over and over again. Alright, now you guys should have something like this. So now we're gonna fill in the top. So go ahead and get your plastic block and place it like so. Turn off match rotation. And I'm gonna place a block right here in the center. I'm gonna put my scale onto 1. I'm just gonna scale down and fill this spot in like this. And you guys should just have it like this. Then I'm gonna put my scale on 0.5 and just make it a little bit smaller. And there we go. To make it better, I'm gonna use 0.2 scale and scale 1 time in like so. And there we go. Now after that, go ahead and get your plastic block. Then after that, go ahead and turn on match rotation, get your plastic block, and place 1 on each side like this. 1 here and 1 here, like so. After that, go ahead and put your scale onto 1, scale up like so, then scale out until 5 studs. I'm gonna do the same over here. Scale up, scale out until 5 studs, like so. Then just do the same on the other side. After that, you guys should have something like this. So now I'm gonna go ahead and turn off match rotation, and then I'm gonna go ahead and place a block on the corner of this. So let me go ahead and place it right here, and place 1 right here. Then after that, put your scale onto 1, scale in like so, then scale all the way in, and scale up, scale in, and scale all the way up, scale out like this, and then just finish this over here like so. Alright, now that you have this, put your move onto 1 and then place a block halfway on each side like this. Then just go ahead and scale it until it's 12 studs like so. And then 12 studs like this. Now I'm gonna put my rotate onto 45 degrees. Then I'm gonna rotate 2 times and tilt 1 time like so. Place a block right here and right here. Scale down, scale in, scale right here, and scale all the way in. And you guys should have something like this. And then scale all the way out like so. I'm gonna do the same on this side. Scale, 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 and then scale all the way out like so. Now that we have this, go ahead and place a block right here. Then scale across to the other side. Scale in 1 time and scale all the way down like so. And scale all the way down. And then you guys should have that filled in. Then after that, go ahead and place a plastic block on each side like so. Then put rotate on 45 degrees and tilt 1 time like this on each side. Place a block like so. Then rotate down and then rotate all the way in and rotate down. Same over here. So just scale in, scale all the way in, and scale down like so. Let me go ahead and fill this in like this. There we go. Now that we have this, let's just go ahead and fill it in. So go ahead and place a block around here and over here. Make sure your move is on 0.5. Let me place it like so. Make sure your blocks are like this. It might be a little funky, but make sure your blocks are like this. Then after that, go ahead and put your rotate on 45 degrees. Put a block on each side like so. Then we're just going to go ahead and scale it in after we placed all these blocks. So go ahead and scale down for this block and scale in. And scale in on every single block like so. So everything is more thinner. There we go. Then we're just going to go ahead and scale this in like so. And then we're just going to scale it down like this. We're going to do the same over here. And you guys should have something like this. And there we go. We're going to do the same over here. Scale down like so. Then we're going to go ahead and scale in, then scale down. Then over here, scale in, and just scale down. So now we're basically done with the submarine design. Let's go ahead and connect the top with the 2 bars like this. And I'm going to use 0 scale to actually even this out so it looks more better. And there we go. And then I'm going to just even this one out by just scaling a little bit more up. Alright, so we're basically done with the design, so let's move on to the mechanics. So go ahead and put your move onto 0.5. Place a block like so. Then scale out until 8 studs. So let me go ahead and scale out like this. Then go ahead and get titanium. I'm going to place one right here like this. And on the other side, you guys want to also place a block right here. Then scale out until 8 studs. Then go ahead and place a titanium block like so. After that, go ahead and scale in and scale up. Then you guys are going to make this 22 studs long. So let me go ahead, and that is 26. Let me shorten this a bit. And that is 24, so let me just shorten it like that. And make sure that this block is aligned with the middle. So I'm going to make sure just again to see if it's in the middle. And there we go. That's in the middle. Over here, I'm going to do the same thing. So scale in and scale up. I'm going to scale out until 22 studs. That is 20. So 1 and 2. I'm going to make sure it's again in the middle. So let's see. And that is in the middle. If yours looks like this, then go ahead and adjust it like so until the middle dot is aligned. So now that we have this, we're going to make 5 by 5 squares. Go ahead and place a block like so. Scale it until 5 and scale it until 5 and do this for all 4 sides. Now what you guys want to do is go ahead and get a piston. So I'm going to go ahead and get my piston. Then go ahead and place one under here. So just come right here. Put your rotate to 90 degrees and then just tilt down like so and extend it out. After that, go ahead and get your plastic block. Place it like so. And then you guys are going to go in the center of this. Place a plastic block. Do the same on the other side. Go right here, center, place a plastic block. Then you guys just want to connect these any way possible. So just connect them like so. There we go. Let me just connect this one like this. And there you go. All of them are connected. Then we're going to place a boat motor. You guys can place any boat motor. It can be this one or the fast one. So I'm going to just place one like this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make a little bit of an invisible mechanic. So go ahead and place a block up here. Then scale it until it's the middle of this. Then go ahead and scale down like so. And scale down like this. Then we're going to use this block and we're going to extend it out like this. And it should look something like this. So now we're going to go ahead and get our servo. Make sure your move is on to 1. Then we're going to rotate it like this and tilt it until you have something like so. So it's just centered in the middle. Then go ahead and get a plastic block. Put your rotate to 45 degrees. Then tilt 1 time like so. Then we're just going to scale up, scale in, and then we're just going to scale out like this. You guys actually want to scale this until it's 3 studs. Then after that, go ahead and put your move on 0.5. And then place the block like so. Scale down, scale all the way down, scale in. After that, go ahead and get a piston. Turn on mount rotation, and we're going to place a piston over here. So we're going to rotate until we have something like this. After that, go ahead and extend it out. Then we're going to go ahead and place a camera on top of it. Make sure it's the 3D camera so you guys can see all 360 vision. Now I'm going to rotate it like this. And I'm going to just rotate it out like so. So it looks like this. And there we go. After that, we're going to work on the spinny thingies. So let's go ahead and place a block right here and right here. Then go ahead and put your scale onto 0.5. Scale all the way in. And scale all the way in. After that, go ahead and get a wheel. And then face it out like this. I'm going to put my rotate to 90 degrees. And I'm going to put my move onto 1. And face it out like this and like this. Then you guys can go ahead and delete the little plastic block that we just placed. Then go ahead and get another plastic block and place it like so on each wheel. Delete the 2 wheels and go ahead and get your wheel again and face it inwards like so. Then after that, we're going to go ahead and work on the propellers. So go ahead and get your plastic block and we're going to place one in the middle of the wheel. So this might be a little tricky, but place one in the middle of each wheel. And there we go. Then we're going to go ahead and put our scale onto 0.2 and scale all the way in like this. Do the same over here, scale all the way in like so. Then from here, what you guys want to do is scale 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Then scale all the way in like so. From the inside. So over here. So over here, I scaled 3 times from the right. Over here, you want to scale 3 times from the left. 1, 2, 3. Then scale all the way in. After that, put your scale back to 1. We're going to make the propellers a little bigger. So scale up 1 time and scale down 1 time. Then over here, do the same. So scale up 1 time and scale down 1 time like so. Now that we have this, we're going to go ahead and place the plastic block up here, scale up, extend it out. Then we're just going to connect both of these plastic blocks like so. And we're going to connect it like so. Alright, now that we have this, we're going to go ahead and place a plastic block over here. Make sure your move is on to 0.5 and we're going to place it like so. Then you guys are going to scale up until 48 studs. Like this, so 48, there you go. And we're actually going to scale it up until 49 actually. So let me just scale it up one more time. There we go, 49 studs. Then scale in to half it like so. Then place up another plastic block right here. Scale up, then scale all the way until 13 studs. Then put your move onto 1 and place another plastic block right here like this. We're going to go up there now. So let's go ahead and get our jetpack. And let's go ahead and come up here. Then we're going to get some pistons. We're gonna place a total of 4 pistons, turn off match rotation, and 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. After that, place a plastic block right here. Then go ahead and place another one right here. Put your scale onto 0.2 and scale all the way in, like so. And now we're basically done with the whole build. So let's go on to binding and screwdriver. So what you guys want to do is go ahead and get a switch and place it off to the side like so. And everything should be connected to that one switch. And after that, come up here and go ahead and place 2 switches over here. So I'm gonna place one right here like so. And then one over here like so. So let me just go ahead and rotate it a bit. And then just place it down like so. So your guys' switches might actually be binded to this piston. So go ahead and select the piston and click the switch. And then go ahead and do it the same for the other switch, like so. Then after that, we're going to go ahead and get a car seat. So we're just going to place it right over here. And as you guys can see, it connected to that piston. So we're going to unbind it from that. So click on the piston and click on the car seat. And then there we go. After that, we're going to place one more switch on top of here. So go ahead and place it like so. And as you guys can see, connect it to the servo, and you guys just want to disconnect it. Then you guys can delete the switch that you guys placed earlier. So then everything should be not connected to anything. After this, we're going to go on to the binding for the first switch to turn everything on. Go ahead and click on the wheel, click on the other wheel, click on this piston right here. Then click on the 4 pistons, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then just bind it all to this first switch. After that, we're going to use the binding for the second switch. So go ahead and select the camera, the piston, the servo, and then all the pistons up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then select this bottom piston, and then just connect it all to this switch right here. Then we're going to go ahead and select the boat motor and select the car seat. On mobile, it shouldn't come up with any binds, but on PC, just put everything as normal. Forward as W, right as D, left as A, and backwards as S. Then we're going to bind this last switch over here. So we're going to select all these pistons. I'm going to select the camera. We're going to select this piston and this servo. Then we're going to select this bottom piston. And then just bind everything selected to the switch. Then go ahead and use your screwdriver tool. Select all. And deselect these 4 platforms like this, then turn collision off, like so. Then what you guys want to do is select this bottom piston with your screwdriver tool, and then put the piston length as 7. Then select this servo, and put it on reverse rotation. So now you guys are basically done with the whole tutorial. So select everything except the submarine as invisible. So I'm just going to select all of these with my screwdriver tool. And now it's just the submarine, the propellers, the camera stuff, and the seat. So now what you guys want to do is just go ahead and save. And now we're going to set it up. So to set up, go ahead and go in your seat, select all, and unanchor everything. And to set it up, click the first switch. So we're going to click the first switch like this, and everything sets up, and the propeller starts spinning with the camera and everything. And you guys can go ahead and go into the water like so. And then to get into your spy mode, you guys just need to click the switch like this. And you guys should have a little camera drone like so. And whenever you guys want to go back, just flick this switch over here. Never flick this switch again. That's only to set things up. But just flick the switch like so. And you guys should be back into submarine mode, just like this. So anyways, enjoy using your submarine to spy on people. You guys can convert back and forth between submarine and spy mode. So anyways, enough is said. I'll see you guys later.